Hello there, and welcome to the very first quick tip for gaming experiences. Today we'll be featuring Razer Cortex, this little program right here, and why it's so good. Now, firstly, we'll be covering two of the major options in here. First one will be under the game booster and then boost. Now, what this will do is actually enable some options and also disable most of them, making you have more performance, mainly processor dedicated, but also change things like your RAM, or clean them technically, so that you have more RAM or physical memory to use for your game. There's also some other options in here, but we won't be covering those. It's also disabling some of the services, which is the recommended settings right here. In case you're not on the recommended settings, I would recommend you just to change back to recommended, unless you know what you're doing, obviously, because some things can really change your system, and I would not recommend doing this. Now, just leaving this to the default options and pressing the boost or enabling the auto boost is going to change a lot of your gaming experience. It's going to help you big time, I mean. Our second thing is the system booster. This may be one of the most handiest features, really. Now, if you go to the system boost and then optimize, you will see that there's a scan option. The scan option will let you scan the game, or your computer, I mean, and it will let you clean your system, as in files that are from Windows or stuff you don't need, basically. It's not going to delete any of your personal files or anything like that. It's purely Windows update things and so on and so forth that you don't need. Now, the second thing is the speeding up. This will actually speed up some certain files that have some issues or just get cluttered and they get slowed down. So this will do that. And then the third option, which is probably one of the most handiest options for loading times, is defragmentation of the games. Now, in here, I'm going to quickly scan. It's going to show me how much I have and speeding up. I've done this recently, so shouldn't be too much stuff. Here it's going to show me all my games that actually have the defragmentation problem or the defragmentation option. Now, if I go to the options or the more info and then go to defrag games right here, I can actually see all my games and then I can choose which ones to defragmentate. Now, if I choose, for example, Apex, which is I think it's 15 gigabyte. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But it would take me a while, obviously. It would take me maybe half an hour, depending on my hard drive speed and everything and my hard drive type. Instead of an SSD, it could be a HDD. If it's a HDD, it's gonna be slower than an SSD. But by the way, don't defragmentate on an SSD. That's something you shouldn't do. But you get the point. Now, these are the two options we'll be going over today, and I hope I managed to teach you something. I'll be making some more videos about performance guides and so on and so forth. By the way, this is my rig in case you're interested. Yeah, even with my rig, a decent processor and a decent, well, a somewhat decent graphics card, I really benefit from Razer Cortex. So I don't know why you wouldn't. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps you out a bit, and see you next time.